Well, hello everyone again. This is quite unusual of me, but I actually am making a second video. This is number 24 of Catherine's low income prepping and survival. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is I kind of ran out of time in the middle of some of the things I was talking about in 23. So, with the backpack back here, as you can see the two bags I was talking about in 23, if you need to go back to that. When I hiked the Florida Trail and the Appalachian Trail, my stuff got wet. And really, all these people do all these super prepping videos, and they want to have inch bags, bug out bags, get home bags. Well, I have this backpack, and I have the Molly backpack that's dark green too. That's basically going to be on the strap to this one, like an assault pack, but more of a survival pack, because I'm not insulting anybody. It's just my dog's moving around back there. Yep, see, over here. Excuse me, wait. I get out of the way. There's Bucky, the wonder dog. All right, people. Let me get out of the way of that. Sorry, I'm blurring. But here we go. On with the show. So, I'm really a camper, a backpacker. And I have some background in things, technical things, because of the job I did and a thing I served in for a little bit. This is a civilian bag. And my other one is Molly. It looks more military, but it's smaller than this one. And even though it is 40 liters. This is a 110 liter. It's going to be strapped on the back of it. And basically the reason I got one that was even 40 liters, I really wanted one more around 35 liters or 30 liters. Is because I want to be able to I have a belt set up, and it holds a holster and a storage bag and 2 mag pouches and stuff like that. Even though I really don't have an AR-15. I'm sorry, my hair is driving me crazy today. It's all tangled up and twisted up. But anyhow, normally I put it back in a ponytail when I'm doing camping or survival type stuff. And put a hat on because my hair blows around. It's very flyaway. When I was younger, it was much better. So when you get older, things fall apart, right? I'm 65, so... Anyhow, and my hair's turning gray. You can see the gray in my hair. That's natural. That's not from bleaching or streaking or anything like that. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing. That's going to hold that belt. I'm going to take a couple of pockets off, attach them to the outside of that other backpack. And the rest are going to be rolled up with the belt and stuck in the back of it, along with some other supplies. My packs are going to come out to 65 to 70 pounds together. Excuse me, I have allergies, as I explained in the other video. I also have a belly bag I'm going to wear in front. That's going to have some things in it. So some weight's going to be spread around in different places. And that backpack, that Molly backpack, has a little bag that's actually I'm going to turn into a chest bag, because I'm probably not going to be setting up a plate carrier or anything like that. Now, I have thought about buying a slick plate carrier and putting a plate in the front to stop rifle bullets. But I'm also planning on buying me and my partner a t-shirt that's got the soft armor in it, so that it will stop most things, maybe not 223s or any pointed ammo and stuff, but, pistol ammo. What most people will be carrying around besides their rifles. And then, get a slip carrier that can go over the top of that when the balloon goes up, and there you go. And you might need to be able to stop a better rifle, because, and I'm thinking about a plate that I can just shove into the back of the my survival pack because it's got a large pocket in the back of it. So anyhow, moving on back to what I was talking about earlier in the other video in 23. Got a lot of crazies out there. And I noticed that the news, very left-wing, very socialist, very communistic. They like to promote all the sensational stuff, like this person who killed the 5 people next door neighbors. He was an illegal Mexican, an illegal alien, I should say. Not that a Mexican is illegal. My best friends, and when I was growing up in school in California, were Mexican, and I don't have a problem with them coming here and living here. What I have a problem with is them coming illegally here and living here. If they come legally and they get a green card, I don't have a problem with that. Hey, the more the merrier. Make United States a great country. It's like what Trump used to say, or still says, supposedly. He worries me a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to vote for him this time. I like Trump and most of his stuff, but some of his stuff worries me. Anyhow, please like and subscribe, or tell me you don't like what I'm saying, or tell me you got some comments and I'm full of shit. Okay, whatever you want to do. But anyhow, getting back to these crazies, we have so many. We don't put our criminals in jail. We don't take care of our mental patients. You know what? People should be given a chance, and if they can't take their medication, they should be forced to go to a hospital, put on their medication, and then given one chance to leave. And then if they can't maintain themselves, maybe they need to be in a more structured environment. Maybe a mental hospital, maybe a group home so that there's a nursing assistant or somebody there that could hand out their medications to them, and they'd be required, and it would be logged in, and people would know. And if they refuse to take their meds, hey, put them back in the hospital. Okay, and that gets us, that way we don't have people wandering the streets and screaming and yelling at imaginary creatures and imaginary things. The other thing is, criminals. Look, if somebody rapes or murders somebody, they should be put in jail. They should be put in prison. To me, that's a physical assault, first of all. Second of all, murder is so totally wrong. And I understand if you have to protect yourself, that is justifiable homicide. If you have to shoot your gun, or if you have to hit somebody with something because they're trying to kill you or rape you, that's justifiable. And, hey, there's guys who rape guys, and there's girls who rape guys. Whatever you got to do to protect yourself, whether you're man or woman, something in between, somebody's changing, it doesn't matter. You need to take care of yourself, and you need to have the right to protect yourself and your home and your family and your belongings. Luckily, I live in Georgia, and they have castle law, and they have a stand the ground law here. So, that's great. That would be the last thing I'd ever want to do, is hurt anybody. I've lost family members through the years. My sister, I lost her. My mother had personal problems, and she ended up dying when I was only 35. And I know people have lost people to criminal acts. Let's put these criminals in jail. Let's not give them second chances. If they serve 15 or 20 years, keep them in the whole amount of time. And then let them go. And if they do it again, put them in jail for the rest of their lives. No second chances, no third chances. No, you get one chance and that's it. Anyhow, if you're a drug dealer and you sell drugs to kids, hey, that's so totally wrong. Let's arrest them. Let's put them in jail. Gang members that like to drive by and shoot people, there seem to be a lot of that going on too. Okay, they find out you're a gang member, you get arrested, you get told you got to leave the gang. If you go back to the gang and you get arrested a second time, you stay in jail for a year. And they tell you got to leave the gang. And then the next time, Well, they just keep you in a jail. Maybe we need some long-term jails, kind of like, the French had that island, and Australia used to be a penal colony. Hey, um, the English used to use it as a penal colony. They used to put people there. They let them serve their time, and then they were released to do stuff. Maybe that will happen when we get the ships to Mars and the moon and stuff. People will be sent there to work in a penal colony. Who knows? But there's large areas in the United States. There's desert and there's other places. Let's put people in like a community that's out there that we have guards guarding. Let them stay their sentence. Maybe let them out if it's minor infractions. If it's murder, rape, child molestation, let them stay inside. Don't let them out. That's my opinion. If people don't like it, you tell me about it. But anyhow, guy rapes a woman, take care of it. Fix it so he can't rape anyone ever again. They got ways of doing that. Okay, so let's get on to some other things. These diseases are still out there. It's still the fungus that's out there. There's still people getting sick from the bacteria for their eye drops. There's still the Marburg disease. There's all the other Ebola and stuff. We got people in France fighting with their government and arguing with their government and protesting. People here in the United States doing the same thing. We got a war starting in Sudan. We got Iran attacking people and seizing boats. We're going to be at war with Iran sooner or later. I hope you all know that. We're going to be at war with China. And hopefully not for another 2 years, because I want to get all the things I feel I need. Being on Social Security, that's kind of hard. And, I've had a lot of things change in my life. And I moved from different places and then going out on the trail. I got rid of a lot of stuff. So when we moved in here, we're kind of restarting again. And we live in an apartment. I can't run out and go buy a piece of property to make my bug out place, like some of these people. We got like Viking preparedness. Pastor Joe Fox. I really like watching his videos. He says, come out of you, her, my people. I'm not necessarily Christian. I just believe in you should treat people good. You should love your family. You should tell your family you love them every day. You should love people around you the best you can. I know it's hard sometimes, okay? Some people are ignorant. Some people are oblivious to what's going on in the world. I know I've got a few neighbors around here. They're not going to be able to take care of themselves when it comes down. I'm hopefully going to have time to pick up some rice and beans to feed these people. I got a feeling that's what I may end up doing. And I'm hoping to pick up some extra medical gear so that I can fix some boo-boos here and there, because I have a little bit of a medical background. But anyhow, people, I can't do everything myself. People need to take care of. They need to put things together. You need to have water. Remember, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, you're probably going to be dead in any of those situations. You might want to get a mask with some filters so you can protect yourself for the next big disease that might come. All right? So, write your representatives, write your congressmen, vote. Vote with your conscience. Choose people who are going to represent you. Choose people that are going to represent other Americans. It's because you're a Christian or a Muslim or Jewish or pagan or you don't believe in any religion at all. Remember, the Constitution says you have a right not to believe, and it says you have a right to believe in the religion of your choice. Freedom of religion. Second Amendment means you have a right to have a gun. If you don't want to have a gun, don't own one. It's not the guns that are killing the people. It's the crazies and the criminals and the gang members. That's what you have to remember. Take care of the problems, and if we start putting people in jail, we baby and coddle everybody. Come on, let's take care of things. Well, anyhow, love you all. Give everyone you love a hug. Tell everyone how much you love them. Be nice to your neighbors. That's it. Remember, if you're watching this, you are the resistance.